Hello, everybody, and welcome to the session on about the Teach English with Kathy B teachers membership. So we're going to go through a little bit about the membership tonight and just have a look at it. And I am here to answer any questions that you may have. And Candice, I saw that you have just joined the membership, so welcome to you. Excited for what you're going to learn in the membership. Okay, so I think before we do this, I'm going to go out of here, and I want all of you just to tell me, like in the comments, like what is it that what is your goal? Like, what is your goal for the next 3 months? Pop into the chat box what your goal is for the next 3 months. Okay, if you are watching with the replay, then pop that into the comment section as well. So pop into the comments what your goal is for the next 3 months and what you're hoping to achieve in the next 3 months. So this is January, so I'm talking about January, February, and March. In the first quarter, what are you hoping to achieve? Let's have a look and see what everybody comes up with. Okay, so in the comments, what do you hope to achieve in January, February, and March in the next 3 months? So it's a little bit of work here for you guys. Okay, Daksha. I'm hoping to secure an online teaching job by the end of March 2026. Okay, great. Do you have, if you've got your TEFL certificate already, just put, I have my TEFL certificate. If you don't have your TEFL certificate, say, I still need to get my TEFL certificate. Okay. Let's see what all your goals are. Okay, so you have to write at least something that you are wanting over here, your goals. Okay, to start teaching students. Sorry, I just want to go up again. It went away so quickly. To start teaching students and make a minimum of $1,000 US. Currently working on my TEFL with teacher record. Okay, first issue there is maybe you need to find a different TEFL company to do it with, because you might do it with TEFL with teacher record, and then it might be really difficult to get a job with afterwards, because they have now lately been flagged by a lot of different companies. So it might be a good idea to look for another cheaper one option. There are some that are still affordable, that are more recognized than teacher record. Hope to secure a teaching opportunity abroad. I'm waiting for it. Oh, awesome. Where abroad do you want to go? Numava? Whereabouts are you hoping to go and work? I still need my certificate. I've obtained my level 5 160-hour TEFL. Nice. Goal for the next 3 months, learn more about teaching English online. Not yet started. Currently working on my TEFL with TEFL Universal. Good. Greetings, my TEFL. To get my TEFL certificate and start teaching online as soon as possible. Good goals. Secure a teaching job as soon as possible. I have a TEFL certificate. Asia or UK. Okay, nice. I'm hoping to get a job and teach online. I also have a TEFL certificate. Awesome, great. It's quite like there's a lot of jobs in Asia. Like there's a lot of teaching English in Asia at some of the different countries there. So that is a really good an option to really look at if you are wanting to teach overseas. To start preparing myself for interviews and securing an online teaching job. Okay, and it's all about that preparing, getting yourself ready for that interview, like getting your introduction video up to scratch, getting a cover letter done, getting your CV sorted. Those are all really important things. I have a 120-hour TEFL And I'm hoping to secure online teaching by the end of February. Awesome. Great. I like it when you guys set dates. It's like so important to actually put a date with your goal. Like, this is what I'm wanting to achieve by this certain amount of time. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And I'm just going to go through what you get in the membership again. And then after that, I will go and show you the back end of the membership. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we went through this yesterday, but I just wanted to say that this membership is a one kind of program that really will show you how to start your teaching online business, because what it's there is to give you small bite-size step-by-step guidance and the support that you need, and in the right way. Okay, so like a lot of the time we do something or we start something and we're not quite sure how to do everything. So it always helps to go and get someone that maybe has been there, done that, to help with the things that come along with the territory. So this is all about trying to get you ease and full of confidence to become an online teacher. Okay. So we look at specifically how to build a solid foundation for your online teaching business. Okay, and these are things like looking at how you create your CV, how you create your cover letter, how you do your introduction video. Then we also look at things like interview questions, how to conduct an interview. There's a section on what kind of questions do they ask, and you could prepare how to answer those questions so that you're not blindsided when you actually go for your interview. Okay, and then the important thing is you want to create for yourself a teaching brand that stands out and attracts the right people. Okay, so these are things that we're going to look at as well. You're going to have a lot of practice doing the tech, because you're going to have to do a lot of different things and practice different things and look at different things and make different things. So you're going to start to get a little bit better with your tech skills, and maybe it won't feel so overwhelming for you when you have to do stuff. Like for me now, I know when I go into Zoom and suddenly the picture freezes, like my students' picture freezes and I can't see them, I can say to them, okay, go out the classroom and come back to the classroom. And often that sorts out a lot of the issues. Whereas before, when you start, you have no clue what to do. Suddenly the student, you can't see them, you can't hear them. And there's just some little tricks that you can do to kind of fix those little tech problems. And things like having your programs open already so that when you share your screen, it's easy to share and find the things that you are looking for, instead of once you start sharing, starting to open things and then it just doesn't work out. So being really prepared with all your things that you're going to be using, all your tech. Okay, we look at how to create and deliver successful demo lessons. And as I said yesterday, coming Thursday, next Thursday, not this week, but next week, Thursday, then there is a chance to practice your demo lesson if you want to. Otherwise, the following month, there is a chance to do it again. You either can get a lesson from me that I can give to you that you can practice, or you can use your own materials. And then I will be your student and I will give you your feedback after your demo lesson. And it is a one-on-one situation. Okay, so you're not going to have a whole lot of people with you. It's not everybody from the group. I think the first time I offered it, everyone thought, oh no, everyone's going to be watching me do my demo lesson. But it's not like that. You're going to get your time slot. Everyone will get 20 minutes and it will only be you and me doing it. Okay, we've spoken about creating a successful resume, and this is kind of something that you want to do first of all, and really get that cracking and get that done before the end of January. Learn how to be a successful teacher, and learn how to create that career that you want in as an online teacher. We're going to be looking probably next month. We are going to be doing a bit about how to manage and run your business. And we already have some templates and trackers and worksheets that are there for you. And we look at common problems in the classroom, and you're going to also know, like, there's a whole section on trial lessons, and there was also a Zoom call we did a while ago, like maybe in November, all about trial lessons. So you're able to go in and you're able to watch that about a trial lesson. And the trial lesson is very similar to a demo lesson. A demo lesson is obviously to land you the job, but a trial lesson is kind of similar as well. Okay, because that's how you are going to get students from the trial lesson. Especially if you're on Preply or Amazing Talker, italki, and if you've got your own students. Sorry, just want to move this. Okay, now it went too far. Tech. Okay, so included in that, and I'm going to show it to you now. So I'm not going to go into too much detail right now because I'll share my screen with you just now and show you. It's in the actual classroom situation. But this is the course that this is included in the membership, and you can go through this. And I would suggest doing this like as soon as possible once you are in the membership. Like start with module and go systematically. So start with module 1, then module 2, then because it kind of follows on from each other. Okay, and this is probably going to give you the basis of everything that you need to know. And the great thing about it is like it's little bite-sized videos. So you can watch them, you can stop them, you can do the tasks, you can go and do the things that it tells you to do, and you can really get yourself up and going. Okay, this is really, this is all I was doing before, was just offering this course at one stage. And then, sorry, I just want to go past this. Okay, so the cost is $25, and I think that's about 420 Rand. I was looking today. The Rand is sitting around 16 Rand 56 at the moment. So you can work that out, 25 times 1656. I think Candace has just paid for hers. She'll know exactly how much it is. Maybe you can comment in the chat box, Candace, how much it was with the conversion today. I think we're sitting on 1650 something. It's probably, it's actually only it's a 414 today, around about that. Okay, so it's quite low because the Rand is low. So it's a good time to join while it's still low before it goes up again. And I just want to see this chat. 420, Candace says 420 Rand. Okay, so that's kind of what you're going to be paying at the moment. So it's quite a lot lower than it was about a month ago. Okay, so the weekly content drops are like I add things into the classroom for you. There's like a lot of different topics that we find. So I'm always trying to find something different to add in to give you what you're needing. I also do at the beginning of every month, I do like a poll where you can vote, and I give like a kind of a few topics, and you can have a look at the topics and see like what you want the training to be on for that month, and you can vote, and whatever the majority vote is, that's what we would do for that month. Okay, so like almost like a focus. Okay. But everything that we do is designed to make you take action and to see results. So like you really need to take whatever's given to you and go and take it and really try and get going with it. Don't just think I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to get to it tomorrow. I'm going to get to it tomorrow. Because then like a month goes past or 2 months go past and you still are no closer to the goal that you've set yourself. Okay. So like hopefully like you've set yourself your goal of what you're wanting to achieve by the end of March. And so now you have to think about, okay, this is what I want to achieve by the end of March, which we wrote down just now. So like, how am I going to get to this goal? Like, what are the steps that I have to take to get myself to this goal? What are all the action steps that I have to do? What are all the things I need to accomplish to get to this goal? Okay. We put in, there's some daily motivation. You'll see there's a motivation section as well. that's got some daily motivation. Just to confirm with you, if you join with $25 now for 420, it's always going to be $25, okay? It doesn't go on the rand amount, it goes on the dollars amount. Okay, because it's like not just for South Africans, it's like open globally. And school is a global app, so it works on the $25. I'm just saying at the moment it's 420 Rand because the Rand is quite low. But it's always been around about 420, 430, around about that price. Okay, it shouldn't go too much unless the dollar suddenly jumps, but it seems like the Rand stabilized quite a bit against it the last little bit. Okay, quotes, and you are welcome to go into the chat in the community as well and put your own motivation in there. Okay, there's a section for wins, like if something great happened, you got an interview, you got a job, you got something, put it in the wins so that everybody can celebrate with you. Okay, so twice a month we do those Zoom calls, and that will be like focused around whatever we're focusing on in that particular month. So like this month, I did goal setting at the beginning of this week, like goal setting for 2026. And we had a Q&A session. That was one of the sessions. And then starting on the 15th, I think it's starting towards the end of next week. I'll check now when we go in. Then we are going to be looking at how to create your own lesson plans and how to run effective lessons. So like we're going to look at like really how you do your lessons, like what platforms you use, like how to create them. Okay, we can definitely talk about that, Carol. Like if there are people that are referred and joined, we can definitely look and see. I'm not quite sure how I would structure it and how it works in school, but I would have to look at that. Like maybe we can, I will think about that though. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about. Okay, so and then like every second month, we're going to bring in like an experienced teacher or an online business expert or an online course creator or someone that can come in and share some practical advice and insider tips, like things from building your student base to improving your teaching skills, like, or maybe even creating your own product. Okay, like creating your own curriculum product or creating something that you are wanting to use for your teaching or that you can sell to other teachers. Okay, so we're going to learn to have some of those sessions as well, which will be quite interesting and fun to do. Okay, so I'm always adding to the library of templates and checklists and lesson ideas. Sorry, let me just let someone in. Like when we compare platforms, startup guides. Okay, so all of these things will like continuously grow every month. I'm adding stuff like every week. I haven't added stuff in. I didn't add stuff in over the Christmas week, but this week we are going to be adding a whole lot of stuff in again. And then there's the community. Okay, so you can go in, ask your questions, but I'm also available on WhatsApp. So if you feel shy and you don't want to ask in the group, you're welcome to WhatsApp me and I can help you. But I just think it's quite nice to ask in the group as well, because maybe there's a lot of people in the group that's maybe got the same issues or the same problems as you do. And when you say it, then they can think, oh, I feel that same way too. Okay. And so we are there to help and encourage ourselves. Okay. And this group is going to be like a really safe environment for everybody. Okay. So we're not there to judge people. We're not there to be nasty to people. Okay. So kind of, we don't stand for any of that kind of stuff in the group. Okay. So ongoing growth and accountability. So stay motivated to reach your goal with consistent check-in and challenges. Okay, I'm going to check in with you and ask you like how you're getting on with the goals that you've set for yourself. Okay. And then that's the price. I'm going to go out of this and then I'm going to go into the school group. I'll just put that before I forget. I'll just put that link over here. And I just want to go change this to school. Just share my screen again. Okay, so you should all be able to see that. Okay, so I'm in the classroom now. So like when you go in, you'll come in and you'll be in the community chat. Normally when you come into it, okay. And then you would just go to the top over here and you would click on classroom. Okay, so yours might look a little bit different to how mine looks because these are all the courses that I've added in. The Canva course is an extra course that's not part of the membership. That's like a crash course if anyone's wanting that as an extra. Okay, so like this is a start here. And when you go in, you'll see this is like a welcome video. Okay, so you can watch that when you first go in. And this is the Let's Get Hired course. So this is where I want you guys, once you've watched this start here, this is where I want you to go, okay, to the Let's Get Hired course. Okay, so I'll click on this. As I said, it will probably look a little bit different for you because obviously I'm adding stuff in over here. You're not going to see new page. You're going to see all the stuff. Okay, so there's lots of different lessons. Let me just go and show you how many that there are. I think I still got to add in about another 10. Yeah, so 69 lessons altogether. And you can see what they are. So like here, there's an introduction to the online teaching world, the benefits of being an online English teacher, key commitments. Commitments is key. Goals for success. Okay, you should need to do these first. Okay, mindset, introduction. Okay, success is a habit. All of these things are like mindset stuff and setting goals for yourself. Those first 7. So do those ones first before you go anywhere else. Okay, so then there's like terminology that people use in a ESL. Okay, so like there's certain things that like slang language, if you want to call it like that. So like terminology that people use. Okay, so like that's in there. The ideal candidate, different types of jobs that you can do in the online industry, teacher marketplace, the importance of having a niche. That's a bit of niche training, choosing a niche. And I think it's under importance of having a niche. So you'll see the video is there when you go into it for you to play. Okay, I just want to see I had a PDF as well. Choosing the niche. Okay, it's not under this one. Okay, that's in the other training. Okay, creating a successful profile. Okay, so here again, this one's going to teach you like how to create a profile, and it's talking about like about making your photos and stuff. And these profiles are like for Preply and iTalki and Amazing Talker, like how to create a successful profile there. Teaching adults versus teaching in children. Different ways to earn money, earning potential, payment options. Okay, that's when you're going to look at paying, like getting paid with Payoneer and Wise and PayPal. It tells you how to do all of those things, how long it takes to get paid. Goals for success. Sorry, I need to go down. Okay, then this introduction to hardware is all the hardware that you need. Introduction to softwares, the software you need. Payment gateways. PDF. Okay, this is like a PDF that you can download over here. That tells you all about PayPal and Wise and Payoneer. So there was a video on it, and there's a PDF to download. Let's see what else. There's a teacher resource list. Okay, that's like different. There's links on there of like different websites that you can click on to you'll just download that, and it will open up, and there's different like links for you to click on that you can open and use those free websites to help you with your teaching. Tech requirements PDF, resume, cover letter, an introduction video, creating the perfect resume, your cover letter, introduction video, interview preparation. Okay, so you can see there's so much stuff here. The complete application process, demo lessons, day of demo, checklist. Like this is quite great. It's a to download again, and it's like an actual list that you can go through and you can tick off and make sure that you've got all of those things that I've put together that for you on the day of your demo lesson. Here in this one, there's interview questions. It's again, I think it's a PDF you can download and you can practice those interview questions, practice it with a friend. And here's another interview question and answer so that you can also download. So it's like gives you like answer examples, like questions that you're probably going to get asked and like answer examples that you could give. Common problems in ESL, teaching adults, teaching children, TPR. Do you know TPR is like total physical response? Okay, so like using your hands and making like signs when you're busy teaching that you can really get your students' attention. So obviously you're not going to use this with adults. This is specifically for children. Maintaining students' engagement, handling challenging students, step-by-step guides for AC and trial lessons, lesson flow. There's just so much stuff here. Okay, classroom time management, teaching tips. Basically, in this, you're going to get everything that you need to like really get yourself started. Okay, here I've put in saving things, how to add a self intro video to YouTube, because some places want your YouTube link, like you're going to save it as unlisted so no one else can watch it, only the people that have got the link. Saving it to Google Drive, applying to Cambly, applying to Amazing Talker, applying to Preply, Zoom tutorial, scheduling a Zoom call, classing tutorial, and classing lesson prep. Okay, and I've got a couple more things that I'm going to still add into that. Okay, so that's basically this course. Okay, so it's very in-depth, okay, and it might take you a while to go through it, but you can probably find the answer to most of the questions that you have in this. Okay, then this one-on-one training call is an extra that you can get if you want in a special one-on-one with me. You can buy time for that, and then I would meet you on Zoom for an hour call. This is the resource list. Okay, so here I have added like teacher resources, rewards, word searches, there's games, tongue twisters, interactive, interesting conversation, 10 topics of conversation, 10s and advantages. Okay, there's just like a lot of stuff here. Some stuff about pet, trial lessons, rhyming words, exercise, how many words, opposites. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here as well for you that you can take from that. That you can create some lessons as well from some of the things that are in there. I'm going to be adding some trackers in here for you to track your lessons and income. I'm busy building those out at the moment. And in this one, you'll see there's past replays that you can go here. So like finding your niche, info session, demo lessons, trial lessons, delivering lessons, goal setting that we did this week. Okay, so that's there as well. And this is the 21-day challenge. So if you're wanting to challenge yourself for 21 days, we did this in November. So you'll see there's 21 days of different tasks that you can do. So you can go in and you'll see each day has got a different task that you can do. And what else is there? And we did this introduction video bootcamp in December. This was a December focus. So here you'll see there's the live session is loaded. Then it tells you how to film your intro video with confidence, editing in Canva, a live session again, live session with Descript, which is another editing tool, and the January Q&A session. So that's there for you to go into and watch as well. I wanted to add that in. Okay, and this is what we're going to be doing later on in this month, is creating engaging online lessons is our January focus. So let me go here. So you'll see if you click on the calendar when you're in here, it's always going to come up with whatever is on. Okay, so here you'll see this is when the course starts on the 19th of January, creating engaging lessons. And there's a live Zoom that night. And there's a live Zoom call on the 26th as well. And I'll probably add one in on the 30th for the ending as well. Okay, so all of this time here is you're going to get stuff every day, to tasks to do and things to do to help you to create your own lessons and to help you get really confident on how to deliver lessons as well. Okay, so that is like probably like a 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. Okay, a 12-day course. Okay, and you can find everything under the calendar for those things. And like you could click on it and it's going to open it up and tell you what it is about. And the community then is just like the chat that you can add in. Okay, so that's kind of what's in the membership at the moment. And obviously we're adding more stuff in all the time. But it is a real good help and a real good it's a good like start to everything that you need. So Candice, you kind of know where to go now. So like the classroom is kind of where you want to start and go in. Then once you do join the membership, go into the chat, introduce yourself first of all, and tell us what your goals are. Like that's kind of what you can do first off. Can I download anytime? Like when you're busy going through the course, you can download all the things that are downloadable. You'll see with the resources that are there in the classroom, most of those resources are downloadable for you as well. So you'll be able to go in and download them, and then you'll be able to use them. So there's some great icebreakers and all kinds of things in there for you to see. Does anyone have any more questions? If I haven't answered any of your questions, pop it into the chat box. Just a reminder, I actually will show you. I don't know if you've been into the YouTube channel. I'll just put that link here as well, because in the YouTube channel, I've been trying to add in things that will be like really helpful for everybody. So let me put the link for the YouTube channel here as well. And I'll just want to show you that quickly as well, so you can get a lot of information from there as well. So I'm going to go there quickly. Okay, so here's the YouTube channel, and go to where the video section is. So click on videos, and then you'll see here is, okay, those are the replays, are the last things I've loaded. Those are there for you to see. Okay, and here is this video, top 10 skills every ESL online teacher needs in 2026. Okay, so that's worth watching. This is like how to start earning your first $1,000. Okay, this one is tech requirements. And what do I need to do to get started as an online teacher? This one is 24 places to apply. This one is 24 places to apply to teach English, okay? And it gives you a bit of a breakdown of all the different places and like a little bit of info about them. So if you're looking for places to apply to, maybe grab a pen and like watch that video and stop it and like see what you can get out of there. There's some previous workshops over here, and how to succeed as an online teacher. Here's AI tools that you could use as an online teacher, how to handle difficult students, top 10 mistakes, okay, and I did pros and cons of teaching as well, how to help students become engaged in your classroom. and 10 things, like this is like top 10 things that I wish I knew before I started, and also teaching English to kids. Okay, and then this 10 best platforms to teach English on. Okay, also that's just jobs, different places you can apply to. So just look what's relevant to you in South Africa. Okay, so that's also an option that you can go in and get these things off for free, because obviously it's on the YouTube channel. Okay, and I'm loading stuff on every week as well onto that, just to be helpful for you guys, so that you can get what you need out of that as well. Okay. Yes, Tembi, there is an option for an annual membership. So you can buy for the whole year and then you only pay for 10 months. Okay, so basically, if you are doing the annual membership, you're going to get 2 months free, basically. So instead of paying $25 a month, it's going to be $250 for the whole year. So that means that you would have paid $300 if you had done the 12 months, like each month. Okay, so it's like almost $50 off that. For the annual option, yes, Daksha, it does automatically renew. So what you need to do is, if you or don't want to be in it after the next month, so just make sure that you cancel it before your renewal day. So you just go in and you just press the cancel button, and then it will automatically cancel before your renew date. So just make sure that you know what your renew date is. Like Candace joined today, the 9th of January. So say she wanted to only be in it till for this 1 month, she needs to go in by like the 8th of February and press the cancel button, and then automatically it will be cancelled, and then it's not going to be there. But if you don't cancel it, then it's automatically going to renew for the next month. Okay. Any other questions? I just want to check back here to see if I've answered anything. Okay. Anyone else got any questions before we end? Okay. Well, I wish you guys all the good luck, and I'm hoping to see you all in the membership at some stage. Oops, someone's coming in late. Okay, and if you have any more questions that I didn't answer for you now, that you think, you go back and think, oh, I wish I'd asked this question, or I wanted to do this question, then just send me a message and will answer your question for you. The other thing is, when you do go into the membership, go in and go to the Zoom replays that are in the classroom, and go to the one that we did this last week, the goal setting. So go through that and you'll see there's a whole lot of questions that I ask you in the goal setting. So go to that and answer all those questions. So it's just going to help you set yourself goals for the next year. Okay, so make sure that you do that video. Okay, guys, have a very good night, and thank you so much for being part of this boot camp. And I hope to see you all in the membership. Have a good night and a lovely weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.